This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I am once again live. Like I said I may do, I am live again because we needed to discuss something we didn't really get a chance to, or something that I overlooked. That is Tyson Fury, John Fury, surprise separation of Big John. And we got to see what went wrong. That's the question. What went wrong? So we have to talk about. We have to inspect, what went wrong. And before we have a lot of people that scatter on here, I'm going to make a poll for everybody involved. Let's see. Boom. Okay, guys, so I have just created the poll. We got Chris Turbo in the building. Fury versus Usyk. Who you have? Man, you got to watch the breakdown, man, because I mean it's not just Usyk Fury. It's not a question. That's a loaded question. And salute to you, Chris Turbo. That's a cool name, man, Chris Turbo. Hello from Finland, Jonah. Or is it Juna F from Finland in the building? Kamal, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. I'm glad you guys vote and you guys come in, hit that like button. Hit that like button, peeps. So early this morning, man, let me tell you about my morning, right? I woke up around maybe 3 or 4, knocking out videos, getting out videos, right? 4 o'clock to this place. They got this donut place here in town, and it opens at 4 o'clock. So I'm thinking, like, man, something. I don't really drink milk cows in a long time. I drink like almond cereal, but I was thinking, something like that with a fritter. The rabbit will get cooked this time. The Prince in the building. First time I've ever seen 11M face. 11-minute face-off. Yeah, that topped versus Wilder trilogy. Absolutely. No cap. What we bothering with John Fury, man? John Fury is a big influence of Tyson Fury's life. What you mean? This big John Fury, man. The hard man. Riding the hard road. They clipped me, don't worry. I can see John now, though. John pissed. John's hurt, bro. If he's not going to be in that corner, he's going to be hurt. He's going to be upset. And if his son loses, he's going to tell everyone, I told you so. He's going to tell you, I told you so. Watch and learn. I told Tyson that he's a yes man. Oh, I'm not. And I put my finger. You mess with my son. He may be the cut man, bro. But no, man, honestly, I think nothing would change. That's my whole thing. Because, Tyson, when you start changing, something needed to be replaced or extended in order for you to be victorious this time, especially coming off from a loss. So, there we go. Minimized for, here we go. Um, Cut man with a fake mustache and glasses on. Anthony Johnson, Fury KO. David McKinnon. Personally, I think it's John's fault that Tyson nearly got knocked spark out. A lot of people think that. A lot of people thought that. A lot of people. You know. But no, I wonder what the true reason was. What was the meaning behind, them cutting John? Because I think John was around. He was doing interviews. He didn't say that he was going anywhere. So this had to be something else. Andrew, what's up, brother? Big up. Andrew, big up. Loving these lives, Kurt. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's been a good week, bro. It's been a very productive week. I'm like actually getting stuff done. I hate thinking of videos that I should have done and didn't do. But then by the time you do them, it don't matter based off the fact that they're supposed to have been out, right? Free us from that horrible Ukraine music. Well, I don't think that'll work. Gypsy King got to do his job. We can't free anybody. Tyson Fury has to do his job. If he doesn't do his job, guess what? We're going to hear the Ukrainian music. Can it go in my scene? Can I sign? Can I sign there? Has anyone considered that John himself may feel responsible for jeopardizing Fury's chance during the fight? Look at Jazzy Jabs coming in with them smart counter punches. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think even if John was responsible, I don't think that he would admit it. I'm just going to be real. I don't think that he would admit that. I think what will happen is what he'll do is he will just try to smother it up and throw it at somebody else's face. I like Usyk's intro music. He might do. If you see the moment Fury got clipped, he was throwing a pity pat punches, and I believe someone in his corner told him to do that. Chris Turbo, yeah, somebody told him to do that. Somebody named John, Big John Fury, told him to do that. John, too self-centered to admit it. His ego wouldn't allow it. I don't think it would either. I don't think he would allow. I don't think he would allow that, bro. Honestly. I think you touched on it a while ago, Kurt, that you can't take fighting advice from someone who deep down cares more about your safety and not winning the fight. Well, also, Jazzy Jabs, you can't also do that when you are trying to jeopardize and have your own agenda, giving your own game plan to somebody, and maybe your game plan isn't the one that works. See, here's the thing. I think he cares more about his son listening to him versus his son winning. Now, if that's the case, that's bad, because he doesn't care about Tyson winning. He cares about Tyson listening to him. I'm glad you did what I told you to do. Don't do what he said, son. You do what I tell you to do, son. I'm your father. I'm the one that's supposed to be training you, son, not some black dude from America. I don't care who it is. Don't have nothing to do with race, because he didn't like Ben Davison either. However, that's how it is. Or for some young skinny kid that don't know nothing about boxing, Ben Davison. So, I don't think I think when it comes to trainers, he's going to be biased towards the trainers, because he will always feel that he's supposed to be the guy that coaches his son. He wants to be like Floyd Mayweather Sr., like I'm telling people. He wants to be like Sr. He wants to be that guy that knows boxing, that shares it with his son, so he can share the victory with his son when his son becomes victorious, if his son becomes victorious. John isn't experienced enough at this level. He's not. But here's the thing. He doesn't want people to know that. He wants people to know, like, hey, he gets that from me. No. Tyson Fury gets fighting from Peter Fury. Peter Fury taught Tyson Fury. He the one that trained Tyson Fury when he was locked up. It was Peter, not John. People, it was Peter, not John. John isn't. Well, John's advice was to box and stay away from Usyk, which was flawed. Sugar was more get in there and win. Eye of the storm shit. Yeah. He said, don't cross your legs. None of that crossing your legs shit, because that can cost you a premature knockdown. Hey, John said soft punches. He did say soft punches. Damn, that knocked this little dude out. He's a middleweight, right? He don't belong in the same ring as big ass Tyson Fury anyway, right? 18 stone man, right? Same dude that took out Wilder. You see what I mean? I just want to know what happened. I wish, that I could, ear hustle that conversation. Like they say, be a fly on the wall. Like they say, be a fly on the wall. Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. So, yeah, John, he wanted to be in there. And then see, here's the thing. The one time, and this is what makes it bad for Big John Fury. I'm going to tell you what makes it bad for him. The one time John Fury was in the corner with Tyson, he lost. You guys have you guys noticed that? The one time he was in the corner, he lost. So the one time that he had any type of influence or control over his son lost the bout. Think about that. Tyson Fury has never lost a professional fight up until 2024, until Big John Fury was in the corner. That does not look good. It's a bad look. It's a bad look through and through. I hate this damn phone, though. What's your opinion on my previous question? I didn't see it, man. I don't know what your previous question was. Okay, I just had that vibe of Usyk not that confident. What do you think? No, I think Usyk's very confident. I just think Usyk is just tired of talking, too. I think he's tired of the talking. He's wanting to get back in there and do exactly what he wanted to finish in round 9. And understand something about Usyk, though. Usyk's well reserved. And I think that's a part of his mental toughness, not allowing people to know exactly how he feels and what he thinks. See, I believe if Usyk said everything that he wanted to tell people, it would be a lot of shit talk. Think about it. This is what I imagined Alexander Usyk saying about everything. Okay, I've beat all these British guys, and they show me no respect. They're all against me. Look at Tyson Fury. He looks fat, and he looks like an old bum. I'm going to beat up that old bum, and I'm going to finish him. And I'm going to ruin their whole charades. See, everybody's looking for the money. Everybody's looking for that payday. Everybody's looking for that silver lining of the fight that everybody wants to see. Everybody wants to see AJ. Everybody wants to see Tyson Fury. And here's the irony. They both got their ass whooped. They both got beat by the same dude. They both got beat by the same dude. And Tyson and Joshua's been beat by Dubois now. Yeah, exactly, Peter. I'm just getting these messages, guys. So my phone's a little slow. I have to kind of reset the messages or the comments. So forgive me if I don't catch them right away. I'm not ignoring them. They just haven't came in my phone. But Peter, yeah, David McKinnon. Peter was the one that taught him. Maybe you're right, Kurt. Maybe both things, care for his son and pride in being the boxing expert, both not mutually exclusive. What did we think about the 11-minute face-off? Not seen Usyk lose his cool like that before. I mean, I don't think so. You remember when Tyson Fury headbutt him? You remember that? He was talking shit then. He was talking shit back there. No, this ain't the first time you seen. No, it ain't like, oh, it's the first time he broke. No. When Tyson Fury put that head, he didn't put that head on him this time because he knew, I'm not doing that this time. That stare down was a tie, both locked in. Yeah, I don't give either one the other thing. I just think if anybody did something different, it was Tyson, because he started talking. The stare down's supposed to be in the stare downs. The first one that starts talking was probably the first one that got tired of staring. Think about what I just said, people. Tyson Fury got tired of looking at him because Alexander Usyk wasn't going nowhere. Alexander Usyk was like this. And he wasn't doing anything. He wasn't going anywhere. He said, I can do this all day. That was his mentality. And Tyson Fury was like, you know what? Bump this. I'm going to start cussing at him and talking shit at him. It's Fury in Usyk's head. Usyk seemed pretty heated in the face-off towards the end. Look, I think it's all emotional. And then here's another thing. I think Alexander Usyk feels disrespected based on the fact that Usyk said Tyson Fury's the best person he's ever fought. Tyson Fury said Usyk is not the best person he's ever fought. So he didn't even really give him respect, even though he got his ass whooped legitimately for the first time and officially. Legitimately and officially. What I mean by that is Shane McDermott allegedly beat Tyson Fury, but he didn't officially beat Tyson Fury. Okay? A lot of things could have happened. A lot of people still feel that hate Tyson, really. Still feel that Tyson got a slow count. Which I don't think that's the case with Jack Reese. You know, this old timer capping. Yeah, but Kurt, you can't blame that on John when that one time happened to be Usyk dude. It's crazy because we all know Fury is more than capable of stopping Usyk. He has to show us. You can't hit him with one fight. Look, he has to prove that he's a good finisher too. You know? And he has to do it legitimate. And he couldn't do it. Yeah, he caught him with some good uppercuts. And I'm pretty sure he's going to catch him with good uppercuts this time. Unless Usyk adjusts and shuts that shit down. And if he does, it's over for Tyson. If Tyson can't catch him with that right uppercut, because I don't see him hitting him with anything else really. That, you know, unless he catches him with a solid straight right. Turkey wants to eliminate all American boxers. He's bad for boxing because him and Frank Warren are best friends. That has nothing to do with it. Look, American athletes need to come to boxing, not the other way around. They're going to UFC and they're getting ripped off by Dana White. Now Dana White's talking about bringing that cheap shit to boxing. If he comes over and he does that, understand, boxers in America will be railroaded. They're going to be cheated. They're going to get exactly what those UFC guys are going to get, and it is going to lower the standard of American boxing. And then we're going to have problems getting American fighters in with UK fighters because UK fighters are still at a certain standard of getting paid. Okay, where American fighters, if Dana White takes over, he's going to have a war with Oscar De La Hoya. They're going to go back and forth. No fights will actually be made. If Dana White, you sign with him, and then you're signed with Oscar De La Hoya, you're not going to see fights made. You're going to see a bunch of bullshit. It's going to be exactly like it was before with the whole Matchroom and ESPN and Golden Boy and PBC and Showtime and HBO and all this other bullshit. It's going to be exactly the same, and it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to be a sad day for boxing. John Fury looks like Eminem, Eggman from Sonic the Hedgehog. LOL. Shout out. Sonic 3, going to watch it in the next week with the kids. Man, I'm gonna watch Gladiator 2 next week. The ref will have a difficult task. Fury will go over the limit. I detest the disrespect Usyk is receiving from the industry when they should be falling at his feet. They're not. And you see, they're going to be more pissed off when he taps that ass to Tyson Fury. See, look, I'm torn. I'm going to tell you how I'm torn. See, I know Usyk is one hell of a fighter because they did the same thing to Evander Holyfield. They didn't respect Holyfield when he did all that shit. He fought all those big ass dudes. He fought Lennox Lewis. He fought Riddick Bowe, which are two big mongrels, especially at that time, people. You didn't really have normal guys that big, 6'4", 6'5", and you're fighting these big ass dudes. They're huge. Lennox Lewis is huge. Riddick Bowe's huge. Then he took out Mike Tyson at the end of his last legitimate reign as a heavyweight. I know that was post-prison, but still. You know what I mean? And he still wasn't really respected. Everybody called him a little cruiserweight. And they're doing the same thing to Usyk. And Usyk's never lost one. He didn't have an oopsie like Evander Holyfield did. Skrilla 50, absolutely. I'm back again, bro. Just doing my cardio. Just getting my steps in. You know, go back to the gym tomorrow after the last live stream before the big day, and that's Saturday. So all I've been doing is training, working out, and doing videos. That's all I've been doing, man, this past week. Man, can we imagine if Fury wins and the trilogy date is set? I would generally feel sorry for them both having to have the intense bond continue. Well, here's the thing. If they fight again, they will have mad respect for each other, and may the best man win. And then it will be legitimate, because this, like, okay, Tyson Fury winning the rematch, that would justify a legitimate trilogy. Tyson Fury, this will be the first time Tyson Fury has been in a legitimate trilogy. All those other bullshit fights, Deontay Wilder, bullshit. Trilogy, bullshit. There was no need for a trilogy for that. Derek Chisora, triple bullshit. Because there's really no need for that. No need for a trilogy. He just wanted one. I've never had 2 trilogies in my life. Who cares? Nobody wants to see that shit. And now I do admit, I am glad he fought Wilder in the trilogy in hindsight, because we seen one hell of a fight. So I have to renege on that. But initially, I did not want to see it. Metalbox J in the building. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Most UK fans are Team Usyk. No, that's not what I see. Most UK fans are Team Tyson, because they want to bring and they want to big up Anthony Joshua, because they want to give Joshua some purpose, where Joshua needs to redeem himself. That's what I feel. Tyson will fight dirty over there, over the limit. Big task for the ref. They need a big ref, bro. You know, RIP to referee Cotton, bro. You know, they need a big guy. They don't need someone small. They need someone like my size to push those big dudes back all night long. Once they robbed Usyk from knocking out Fury, I knew the fix was in. Robert Brown. Get the bongos ready. Bro, I got them in the car. So they're ready. I got the stand, I got everything. So yeah, I just done that maybe right before the live stream. Usyk adapted to the uppercuts during the fight. I don't have much stock in the Fury win. PBC aren't getting involved in the Saudi party. They're getting left behind. Well, let them look. They can sit there and eat crow, bro. They can eat crow. I mean, listen. Some of these guys are getting smart. And what's sad, the same people that started the shit was smart enough to get the hell out of Dodge. What do I mean? When I seen Floyd Money Mayweather go to the zone and fight that Deji guy, I already knew it was over for PBC and Fox. I knew it then, because I'm like, wait a minute. Why the hell is Floyd fighting on the zone? Why is Floyd fighting on the zone? You don't fight on the competitor's network, on the competitor's platform. Why was he fighting on the zone? Jazzy Jabs. I definitely look back at Wilder's career with sympathy for a dreadful loss of a potential and criminally poor management. Yeah. They, you know, everybody blames everything else. He should have blamed his camp. He should have blamed his team. He should have blamed everybody else except the person that he actually ended up blaming the wrong person. You know, they didn't want him to do shit. They didn't want him to learn anything. I'm like, what's the point? You're in there with somebody that's trying to knock your head off. You're supposed to treat and teach this man everything you're supposed to know about boxing. If you wanted him to prevail, not keep him safe like a little baby bitch. Come on, man. And I ain't talking about Wilder. I just don't understand why would y'all try to put the wool over Wilder's eyes when Wilder was in store and in danger fighting hella-filed fighters. Let me tell you guys something. Don't you guys understand that $100 million that they offered Wilder would have exposed Wilder in his abilities? Do you guys understand that, right? Wilder would have been beaten probably because he had to fight. He would have knocked out Dominic Breazeale. I'm quite sure he'd have done that, because Dominic Breazeale was, a slower fighter. He was tailor-made for Deontay. But everybody else, bro, no. You know, no, man. I can see Sugar Smack. Turkey is in Fury's corner. You kidding me? I can see Sugar smacking John Fury. Yeah. Something happened, bro. Something happened like that. He got into it with Sugar Hill Stewart. Him and they had words, and Sugar probably just had enough. See, like Sugar said in that that interview he had. He said, "Look, I'm not the same all the time." 90% of people are rooting for Usyk, so that makes no sense. I don't see that. I need to see that for sure. What happened to the crunk power? I don't know. I don't know what happened to the crunk power. That's a good question. King Grayson, I'm ready for that fight, boy. There are too many rematches in the heavyweight division. Triple D and Bakali are real crunk fighters, not Fury. No, they're real bangers. Crunk fighters are crunk fighters. That's a gym that dedicates for punching. You know, he tried that on Wilder because Wilder was only throwing one cannon at a time. He wasn't throwing combinations. He's not a Bob Foster, you know. He's not a hitman Tommy Hearns. He's Deontay Wilder that throws one punch at a time because that's how he was taught. He was taught to throw one punch at a time. He wasn't taught to throw multiple power shots. Nobody wants a Bakali smoke after he wasted America's last heavyweight hope, Jared Anderson. I don't think anybody wants to be that way. Nobody wants to be the second because they've already seen what happened to the first. Khan and Froch finally made a truce recently on a podcast. Well, that's good because that stops the Cobra from knocking him out. You imagine Cobra fighting Amir Khan? He's gonna hit Amir Khan and knock him out, bro. Amir Khan's chin is... Amir Khan never had a chin anyway. So imagine it now. You hit Amir Khan, his body folds with the punch. It's like turning off a light switch. He beat Wilder because he used MMA. Oh. Tyson Fury KOs Usyk. Okay. Also, Wilder has atrocious footwork as well. He can't fight on the back foot. You know what Wilder does? I've noticed what Wilder does. Wilder will lean on the ropes, and he can come off the ropes with a shot. You know what I mean? He did that to Ortiz when Ortiz was in the 10th round with him. And Ortiz was boxing himself to a victory. Needless to say, he was beating Wilder. Even though he dropped Wilder dropped him in the 5th round, he was beating Wilder. He was just outboxing him. He was just a better boxer, but he was old. And that man was getting tired. And Wilder caught him slipping and boom! Caught that boy in. It was over with. And he had to hammer fist him down. He had to chop him down. Usyk stops Fury on Saturday, sadly. Triple D KOs Usyk. Yeah, like he did before, right? We'll see what he does in the rematch. I just dropped that video of Daniel Dubois. Now he's speaking up. And truth be told, I know what his motivation is, and I know who's in his ear. Daniel Dubois has a girlfriend now. Matter of fact, he has a girlfriend, soon to be baby mama / girlfriend. And you know what that means? That means his girlfriend / baby mama has been feeding him with stuff that he needs to say. You can tell by, okay, did you guys see the podcast? Did you see his interview? He said, I'm going to beat both of them. I'm leagues above where I used to be. I'm ready to beat both of them. It's my time now. It's my time. I want the winner. I deserve the winner. Let's get it. Let's go. Did you guys see that? Parker beats Tyson Fury, his best friend. Nice to see the armchair expert taking a walk. Damn, the armchair expert? Damn. Is his girl from Brazil? Yep. His girl is Brasileña. I think Luis Ortiz would have beat Fury. Luis Ortiz, sadly, would have beat everyone about 15 years ago. He would have beat anybody about 15 years ago. When he was about 35, legitimately 35, yeah. He would have beat those guys. And you have to keep in mind, when he got beat by Wilder, he was 39. You know, on paper. You're not saying he was 39 in reality. He's probably 49. Dillian Whyte versus Derek Chisora 3. I don't want to see that shit. And Dillian Whyte, I mean, dude, why would you? That's just as worthless as Fury versus Wilder 3. You already knocked out Derek Chisora, so why would you want to fight him again? I mean, listen, Dillian Whyte's already had two makeup fights. 2 guys that quit. 2 no-name, nobodies. Fine. But that's your 2. You get those. There's no sense of Dillian Whyte going back in it. He's either going to sink or he's going to swim on the elite level. Put his ass in there with somebody with a pulse. Put his ass in there with somebody that can bang. That's what he needs. Put him in there with a Bacali. He don't like Bacali no way, and Bacali don't like him because he called him the PDF files. Put him in there with them. Yeah, I agree. Ortiz was boxing Jack Johnson. Yeah, White versus Bacali. No, I'm tired of all them rematches. Why we need a rematch between Dillian Whyte and Derek Chisora? Dillian Whyte beat him on a decision the first fight. He knocked him out on the second fight in the 11th round in the rematch. Yes, it was a good fight, but it's over. Let it go. Beating a dead horse. That's all we doing. Why would we want to see that shit? Then you're wasting time. You know, if you got bad blood, sure, okay. Chisora and Whyte had bad blood, but doesn't Dillian Whyte and Mark McCauley got bad blood? They both got bad blood. They don't like each other. That would be a fight, bro. I would love to see that. I would go to see that fight. If they made that fight, God is my witness, bro, I would be there at O2 or wherever the hell they have it at. And then more than likely it'll be at the O2 Arena where Martin McCauley and Dillian Whyte get it on. Sad to see Whyte looking past it so soon. Yeah, because he's just showing, like him wanting to fight a gatekeeper, the glorified gatekeeper, that shows a lot about his ambition for the sport. He needs to retire then. If he don't want to fight the top guys, that means he needs to get out of Dodge. Go away. Go away. Or just say, hey, I'm a gatekeeper now. That's why I want to fight Chisora for a 3rd time. You don't want to fight Chisora for a 3rd time. Why? Kurt, you heard about Klitschko versus Akali. Yeah, I heard about it. I did a video on it. Obviously, you guys don't watch my videos if you got to ask. Yes, I know about that. Trash can White. Klitschko versus his brother. That won't happen. Skrilla 50, I hate the fact that we can't get Zhang versus Bacali. Me too. You know? And I think what's happening now, I think Turkey is only wanting big fights. So I think he's only paying for big fights. But see, paying for big fights is like getting a high roller in a casino. It's expensive. You know? That's the mismatch room special. Yeah, man, I don't want to see all that other shit, man. I want to see real fights. I want to see fights that happen. I want to see everything come together. That's what I want to see. Kurt, man, you uploaded 1 trillion vids today, man. I prefer your live ones. It's all good. It's all good. I'm live again. This is the 2nd live today. Hey, man, you upload 1 million vids, you get $1 million. Zhang would obliterate Ortiz. Yeah, I don't want to see that. Nah, Ortiz is too old. You know? Now, on paper, they're supposed to be a few years apart, right? Zhang is, what, 41? Ortiz is 45, right? But understand, in reality, yeah, they're a lot farther in age. Kurt, did you enjoy the face-off? I did. Record-breaking face-off. Did you guys enjoy it? Did you guys enjoy it? Let's get those votes in. Let's see how many votes we got. I want to get up to 70 so we can see. Wilder is such a waste. He could have been so much more with just the fundamentals. What he has was never taught. Well, I mean, it's really a part of his, he self-sabotaged himself, because who said he didn't have to do the work? Just because he didn't want to do it, that doesn't mean that people didn't have to make him do it. But then it was him not wanting to do it. He was the lazy one. He was the lazy one there. So it is what it is. I am very happy with boxing. I love this era. I'm 43 and love the early 90s and love the 90s. I think this era is great. I love it. I hate hearing people badmouth this era. No, this era is good. It's just we don't have the fights that we want to see in this era. But we're getting what we get, and I think we should be thankful for what we got. Kurt, do you think Jarrell's vehicular incident was not an accident? Man, you know what? That's a good thing. Chet, I'm sorry, man. He's like right over my comment. You know what? I don't know. We've seen shady shit go down with promoters setting up stuff. You guys heard about the rumors, allegedly, that Don King used to make and set things into place that some people ended up missing, found in the lankin' stankin' type of thing. That could have been Jarrell Miller. That might have just been a warning, because Jarrell Miller has been very vocal about Dimitri Salita. Dimitri Salita, based on his background, he's known to be shady. So a lot of times people, you got to be careful what you say about people, because they won't sue you. A lot of them will try to erase you. Okay? So keep that in mind. Tommy Fury pulled out. Of course he did. The only thing he didn't pull out of is his girl that he knocked up. Wilder is a stubborn man. We all saw that. Wilder didn't want to be a complete fighter, and he paid with his legacy. Yeah. He paid against somebody that could actually box like Tyson the Gypsy King. And Tyson Fury knew it too. He knew, hey, this guy, he's a one-trick pony. He's a football player. A basketball player. Everything else besides a boxer. He knew he took his chances with him, because he knew fighting someone like Joshua, as hungry as he was going to have a problem. That's why he didn't want to fight, Klitschko the second time, because he knew Klitschko was coming for his head on the second rematch. He knew Klitschko was coming for him. Deontay Wilder, bad. Dillian White, bad. Eric Malin and Andy Ruiz, lazy. Miller isn't one to keep quiet on anything. Well, no, he speaks his mind. That's what I love about Jarrell Big Baby Miller. And I reached out to his publicist again today, and she thanked me for reaching out to her, because, I didn't want to come off like, hey, when is he going to get the interview? I just told her like, hey, praying for him. Glad he's okay. She liked the message, you know what I mean? And it was nice. So we will get back into that after this fight here. Let the dust clear. Joseph Parker is a bigger star than Usyk. I don't know who told you that. Joseph Parker is a bigger star than Usyk? Yeah, you smoking crack. The Furies pulled out the Till fight because of the things Till. The Furies pulled out the Till fight because of the things Till was saying about Tyson and sparring. That is the real reason. Us sources can seriously hone in on people's sensitive spots. Yeah, that was a trip. That is true. Tyson, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen to Tommy. Tommy Fury is going to be a huge disappointment, because he's not been conditioned right. He's been spoiled rotten. He's got a Jake Paul fight under his belt. He's got some M's, maybe. He's made some money. So since he's made some money and he hasn't had to fight for shit, he ain't been hungry for nothing, he won't be anything. He's going to be a celebrity that calls himself a boxer, but hasn't conditioned himself as a boxer. Therefore, he's going to get whooped a bunch. Soon as he steps up, somebody's going to beat the cowboy shit out of Tommy Fury, and it's going to be his fault, because he's not fighting the people he needs to fight to hone in and sharpen his skills and his craft. That's what's going to happen. Tommy's the black sheep of the Fury family. Yeah, he's the black everything of the Fury family. He's darker than all of them. He looks like a step kid. You sure that's Fury's boy? That might be Fury's step boy. But honestly, he looks like his mama. His mama's like some kind of, she looks like Greek or something like that. You know what I mean? Very olive complected. Because he does not look like any of them. I was at the Irish bar last week and we were talking. Matter of fact, a week ago, we were talking about that. And it was like, Tommy looks nothing like any of the travelers. Did you guys notice that? Tommy's a poser. He's a reality TV star, that's all. Salim, shady, I agree. Because he's not doing what it takes. But then again, if you don't need to do that, stop acting like you're about that and just say who you are. If I was Tommy, I'd just be modeling. I'll be modeling for Mulan and Polo, Ralph Polo. I'll be doing all that. Because you know he works out and shit. He's in shape. He don't have to take punches for a living. He doesn't have to. Stop trying to be like Tyson Fury. That's Tyson Fury's path. That necessarily doesn't have to be Tommy's path. Let's just keep it real, man. Like, Tommy Fury don't need to fight. He's not a fighter. He may do, look, he can open his own aerobics. This is Tommy Fury's aerobics gym class, you know. I trained in the gym. Salita trained for Amir Khan, and Brooklyn camp was disorganized. He was scrambling for sparring and didn't listen to his trainer. Well, you know, Amir Khan, that's somebody else that has a big ego. So what do you do about Amir? You know, Amir Khan always had a big ego. He always wanted to fight the bigger ones. Serafina got a fatty. Yeah, Serafina's fine. Y'all got it. Serafina is Fina. Sarah is Fina. That's exactly what she is. Fina. Fine. She is. Good counterpunch against Rance. Yeah, she's hot. She's a little hot, petite thing, too. I've seen her. She ain't got that junk in the back. You know me, man. I'm a woman connoisseur. You know, I see women and I, you know, admire the beauty of women. I love to look at them. You know, I'm like that song. I'm a girl watcher. I'm a girl watcher. Here comes one now. Yep. Nice. Serafina, who that? Serafina is the manager of Jarrell Miller, or the former manager. She used to work with Jarrell Miller, especially when he landed the Joshua fight and fucked it all up by testing dirty. Just look her up, bro. Serafina. Promoter or manager or something. Yeah, she's hot. She's a sexy little thing. I think she's from New York, too. So she got that little New York accent. Yeah. She's from New York. Yep. Hot little thing, too. Anthony Joshua versus Logan Paul. That's big. Anthony Joshua versus Logan Paul. I mean, he's knocking out all the people that come in the sports, you know. That would be big, though. I mean, it would be what you call, like Joshua call it, a freak fight. But if they pay him enough, he'll do it. Because he's Anthony Joshua. You pay me $50 million, I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, I'll fight Jake Paul. I'll fight Jake. Can I get a let's go champ? And somewhere out there, let's go champ. You're like, damn, where's Shannon the Cannon come from? Bob Arum speaks English. Yeah, this is how we speak. None of the fancy accents. It's a normal transatlantic accent. No, Bob, you speak New York. You know what I mean? You can call that common if you want to. Everybody from New York, you know, New York, speak like that, yo. Bro, I stayed in Boston for like, how long? 6-7 months? Because I dated a girl up there after I got out of school, right? And you come back, you start getting an ear for certain things that people say. So you start kind of adapting to, you know, ka, ba. What's going on over there? You get cod. Like the hell? Everything gets, you know. I speak Philadelphian. John Giel in the building. Counterpunch to you. Yo. My ex-fiance's from Jared's from Philadelphia, man. And it's crazy. This cat stayed in Brazil, started in DR, went to Brazil. Now she's in Philly. Now she's a Philadelphian, you know? Needless to say, I think she's a chameleon. She comes to Louisiana, she'll be talking like a Louisiana one, you know, especially because she's always like in the inner cities. So she hears the gritty city of the city that she resides in. Yo, you were eating the New England clam chowder, Kurt. Absolutely. I was. Boston drives cars. Yeah, Boston drives cars. Dillian White been saying on loads of interviews that Deontay Wilder ducked him back in 2017, 18, and even at the end of 18. You know something? Okay, fine. I believe that. He's said that. We've seen that. AK and Barack interviewed that. So let's get that. Let's see that fight. Let's see what happens. Let's see Dillian White take on Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Let's see it. DW versus DW. Let's see that next. No more talking. No more dodging. No more ducking. No more dodging. No more any of that. Let's go. No more swerving. Let's go. Right now I'm at 41.79, so I don't know what the goal is. I like to do 8,000 to 10,000 steps because I know that's about 5 miles. Honestly, I know that's about 5 miles because when you get it in, you get it in. But no, Dillian White, look, I don't want to see a Chisora trilogy. We've seen that. I want to see Dillian White take on Deontay Wilder. You know what, Dillian White's Muslim, right? He's Muslim, right? Assalamu alaikum. He needs to go to Turkey al-Sheikh and inbox Turkey al-Sheikh. Yo, listen, Turkey, assalamu alaikum. I want to fight Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Winner takes all. Loser falls through the cracks and never to be seen again. Inshallah, let's make it happen. Alhamdulillah, let's go. Let's do it. That's what they should do, right? Come on now. All you got to do is show Wilder the money. Now, I don't think Wilder cares. I think Wilder takes whatever they give him because Wilder needs money. Because I think his ex-girl, his baby mama is going to run him up the flagpole. I think that's her overall projection. I want AJ versus Wilder. Dude, I don't care. Look, okay, get this. The winner fights AJ. How about that? Dillian White versus Deontay Wilder. Whoever wins fights AJ. There you go. There you go. Who do you see in that video of Shannon Briggs talking to Charlie Z about Kim Kardashian? He promises Charlie he will call Kim. Funny ass video. Kim, yeah. Kim, here's the thing. I'm not a fan of made up, chopped up chicks, bro. You know what I mean? I'm from the islands where chicks chop themselves up like that just for like a profit. Because, they sell their bodies, selling themselves and, walking the streets and whatnot. Caribbean blooded person like myself, I'm used to that. I'm used to seeing big junks in the trunks. But, I like to this point, I can tell someone authentic versus someone that's made up. I can tell that. Yeah, Chet Perry. Let's do it. Let's see it. He could have had 120 million, but he didn't. They didn't want him to take it. They wanted him to diss that fight because they didn't want him in that position right then. They knew he wasn't ready. They knew that from the Luis Ortiz fight. If they knew Luis Ortiz was outboxing Deontay Wilder like that, what you think someone like Anthony Joshua would have done if he didn't get hit with that hand cannon? Everybody talked about what Deontay Wilder could do when he hit Joshua. Sure, but what happens when Joshua hits him? Hell, they both had high knockout percentages. Come on, man. Look, Luis Ortiz was a barometer for what Deontay Wilder could do. And he came through that fight. And since they know, he can beat him, but they knew Luis Ortiz is long in the tooth. So they knew, well, damn, let's put him back in there because Luis Ortiz is older and longer in the tooth now, And he was losing that fight. Her ass looks messed up. Yeah, it looks nasty. Kim Kardashian. Yeah. I mean, there ain't nobody you want to take home to mom and, nah. Ain't nobody want to take your family member. Stop at DeVille. Juice was scared. Miss Matchroom knew. Yeah, that's what the $100 million was about. Okay. We can talk about that all day, but it's almost like like a record that you don't want to keep playing, but it keeps playing. But they knew that. Kim Kardashian had more back than the urinal at the Apollo. Dang! Yeah, that. Yeah, man, it came a lot of cats. How do you think Dave Allen will do against Johnny Fisher? I don't know, but I think he'll try. AJ is a TKO artist. He's a volume puncher. He doesn't have one-shot KO power like Wilder. He don't, but who says he needed that? Hell, Tyson Fury didn't have it. Did Tyson Fury have one-punch knockout power? Come on, man. Love the mustache. Don't like your attitude, though. Okay, TR. No problem. Tyson Fury versus Usyk is hard to tell. Yeah, we don't know. We just got to find out. Okay, 4,600. Fisher beats Allen. He should beat Allen. He's a new kid on the block. He should beat Allen. One-punch power made Wilder lazy. Yep. Made him cocky, made him arrogant, made him everything that he didn't need to be. Y'all have to be perfect for 36 minutes. All it takes me is 2 seconds. Okay. Or a 36-minute ass whooping. Kurt got the Ernie Shavers look. Hell yeah, I like Ernie Shavers. He's original Ghostbuster. I love Family Business, man. I'm auditioning for that show soon. So season 5. Or is it season 6? Yeah, season 5. Yeah. Fury got good sparring this camp with Moses. Good for him. You know, but I don't know who could mimic Usyk, though. He needs somebody a little faster. Because Moses ain't that. I mean, Moses ain't slow, but he's not that fast neither. He doesn't have that fast twitch muscle feints. That gives you problems with damn feints. Yeah, Ernie could hit. Yeah, Ernie. Okay, let's see. All right. Why do you think John Fury's not in the corner in this fight? 27% says fight with Sugar Hill Stewart. 23% said the headbutt from the last fight. 14% says the fight with Tyson. And 36% says other. So for you guys that voted for others, why do you think that? What's going on? Kurt, are you a slight Fury hater? Nope. Not at all. Not hating on Fury. Fury has to prove himself. If Fury beats Alexander Usyk, he redeems himself. 100%, he gets full credit. Especially how he does it. Because he will be the first and only person to do it. Then he can dog out Usyk like he didn't do Wilder. See, I don't see, honestly, this is what I personally think. I don't personally think that Tyson Fury likes Usyk. I don't think he ever liked him. You can tell. At first he'll say he's the best fighter that I've ever fought. Then he'll say, no, he's not. Oh, okay. So which one is it, Tyson? I picked other because I think Fury and Sugar Hill took on board what people said about Big John being a distraction and chose to take him out. Probably so. I voted other because I think it's a combination of all of them and made him a huge distraction. Aaron Edson, overall distraction. I can see that, man. Tyson probably just told his dad, you're not in the corner, simple. I don't know. But you know something, though? A part of me feels sorry for John. Because, I know what that means to him. As a father, as the event, as an experience. So he won't be there. If Tyson beats Usyk, he won't be there to see it. He won't be there to enjoy it. He won't be there to pick his son up in victory. He won't be there for those things. So yeah, I feel bad for Big John, man. All bullshit aside, I feel bad for Big John Fury, because I know he wanted to be there as a concerned and proud father. Yeah, he might have went in there and messed some stuff up, but that doesn't stop him from being his dad. You know what I mean? Like listen. He might not be a good trainer, but he's always will be a loving father. He'll always be proud of his sons. You know what I mean? And you do that to someone like that really didn't make it in that same division, in that same category, in that same job profession. This is what all that matters to Big John Fury. It matters to him. It matters. Okay? If Tyson beats Usyk, I seriously doubt a trilogy fight happens. Well, and I think it will be because Tyson Fury wouldn't want it. Not because Usyk wouldn't want to. I think Usyk would want to fight for it again. And I think it's based on how it happens. We just got to see. We can't blame John for Usyk beating Tyson. This is just silly. It wasn't an optimal corner, no. Hey, I like the accountability statement. Jazzy jabs, I appreciate that. But you know how it is. They look for any excuse for a fighter losing. Turkey doesn't want John in the corner. He said it on the video when he was roasting Usyk with Fury. He probably don't. That might have been, I should have put that as one of the options, guys. He probably didn't want his ass in there. He probably wanted him to sit down somewhere because he wasn't the type of, he didn't have the type of behavior that he needed to see while watching a fight. Because those Saudis, they're real reserved. They're not drunken New Yorkers or crazed UK fans. They're Saudi Arabians, and they're real reserved, and you know what I mean? Even if they wanted to go, yeah, they just go, yes, that's good. Clap applaudingly. So that's what Carl Froch was talking about. They don't have that energy, that electrifying energy that UK has. I'll rephrase that. If Fury makes easy work of Usyk, he'll talk down the need for a third fight. Absolutely. I'm saying if he beats Usyk, there's no reason for another one. He's not going to do it. He's going to pull what AJ did to Ruiz. He ain't going to, what they asked Joshua, you want to fight Ruiz again? Nah, man. If Usyk wins, there's no need for a trilogy. Well, if Usyk wins, that's just 2-0. Skunk. 2-0 skunk. So 35% says other. Well, that's actually interesting. Very interesting, man. But we got 50 seconds left. I've got 5,200 steps in. So I'm about to wrap up the live stream. It was good going live with you guys. Let me clear out a couple more statements. Let's see. You guys get it in before I get off. Let's see. I'm surprised about how many people voted fight with Sugar Hill. Yeah, I don't think Sugar Hill's even that type of person, though, man. I don't think he's that person. He could be. He's especially coming from Michigan. A lot of Michigan cats, especially around the Detroit area, yeah, they're about fighting. You say something about somebody from Detroit, or Detroit's there, you kind of rough around the edges in Detroit. Happy with all the lives recently, really enjoying these. Jay, appreciate you, brother. Time for a shower. Peace. Ask Kip. Bill Keaveney. Thanks, Kurt, for keep punching. Absolutely. You're going live for the weigh-in tomorrow? Absolutely. Going live for the weigh-in tomorrow. So that is going to be tomorrow. So stay tuned, guys. I've gave you guys another hour. We've done another live. That's 2 lives in one day. We're going to make history this week, baby. But weigh in tomorrow, then we will reveal to see who and what is going on with these guys' physiques, because this is the heavyweight division. There's no weight limit. So we'll see if Tyson Fury is really 21 stones or he's just talking shite. But you guys, love you guys. Be good. Be blessed. See you tomorrow. And everyone has been counterpunched. Peace.